is the Earth, Steve?
Around about 6,000 years old.
Do you put an exact date on that?
I don't put an exact date on that, but I'd say around about 6,000.
All right, Paul, you agree?
Give or take, no more than give or take 100 or 200, no, probably less than that.
Years?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
On top of that.
What's the best evidence of that? What's the best evidence you got that the Earth is not billions of years old? It's only 6,000 years old.
I always start with the Bible.
Ooh.
So, the best evidence is Scripture itself. It's in Scripture. We have a Scripture that tells us the genealogies from Christ down to creation, and that's around about 4,000 years. Since Christ, there's been 2,000 years. There's my 6,000 years right there.
You're going to agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, what other evidence do you have? Okay, you got the Bible. That's your foundation. That's the one that tells you. All right, what else do we got?
Well, the fact that we find a lot of confirmation of Scripture in relation to the evidence that is out in the world. And there's no such thing as evidence for evolution or evidence for creation. It's just simply evidence. So it doesn't actually surprise me to find that they found dinosaur bones with soft tissue in them, that's supposed to be gone 67 million years ago. However, what we see is something that totally supports our worldview if we believe in a young Earth.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Okay, what about the flood? Was there really a worldwide flood?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of Christians that doubt that. Are you sure of it?
Well, every animal was killed. Noah had 100 years that he was building an ark. I mean, in 100 years, you can travel a long way if it's only local.
That's a good point.
And it covered every mountain. So, water had to go around the whole Earth because it covered the highest mountain.
Now, if somebody said, no, Paul, that's not true, it was local people that had a legend. They didn't know what was going on the other side of the world.
Well, one thing that we read in the Bible is that Noah took birds on the ark. Why did he take birds on the ark if they could have flown somewhere else? That's just a sort of quick thing that occurs to you straight away.
That's a great question. Final question in 7 seconds. Who won the Super Bowl in 1973?
I only know about rugby.
Amen, brother.
We got the wrong country to represent the Super Bowl. All right, well, thank you very much for playing along.